one of the things that baffled the doctors was because I was having these excruciating stomach cramps. I mean, my stomach would make these awful, gut wrenching noise like something was being pulled, like my organs were being severed inside my stomach. And of course, I wasn't eating, so I was losing weight rapidly. That is not good for people in our condition because my bones started to push against my skin, and that put me in danger of getting pressure sores. But I couldn't eat. I tried, but I just could not eat. This went on for a long while, and a long while meaning it went on for over 3 weeks. And I got so sick that my family, I live in the capital, my family came down from the city. And when my brother saw me, he said, "We're going to get you an ambulance right now. You're not looking good." Now, ambulances scare me. I guess it's because of the trauma of going through ambulance toting me to and fro when I broke my neck. And so I told him, I said, no, no, no. I can make it tonight. I'm going to come to the city tomorrow. And they wanted me to see a specialist. I did that. I went down to the city and I went and I saw the specialist, and they did all the works over the blood work, the urine work. They did everything over and nothing. So the doctor said, you're aging and you have to change the way you eat. Although I'm telling him I'm not eating, he said, what you do, you don't eat big meals, you eat 5 small meals. And I said, okay. And I don't know if it was maybe my psyche that wanted to believe that that was the problem. And so I came back home, and that night I had another anxiety attack, worse than the other. And by this time I had said, I'm not going to any more doctors. This isn't working. And one morning I got up and I felt like, if I don't get some help, I'm not going to make it out of this. So I messaged my family and I told them, this is my last ditch effort. Please get somebody to help me. And because we pray, and because God answers prayers, and because He's good, and because He's faithful, I don't see myself doing or going through all this without God. It's totally impossible. I don't know how other women do it. Kudos for them. For me, I couldn't. I had too much on my plate. I just couldn't. I couldn't. In fact, I couldn't even pray for myself. I was so weak. By now, I am weak, weak, weak. One of my friends came over one day and she said, I want to check you. I want to see if maybe you have something wrong. Maybe you have a ulcer that we're not seeing, or something on your body. Ulcer is another word for pressure sore. And I said, no. I said, I take my shower. She said, just let me check you. And thank God she did. Because she found I had some cysts. They were a lot. They were hidden, but they were a lot. And so here I go back to the doctors thinking, oh, this is the reason why I'm feeling this way. These cysts are giving me trouble. And the OBGYN saw them. She dealt with them. And she said she left like 2, I think, because she said they were small and they were going to fall off with the medication and the rest of stuff that she had given me. And I came home and I was good for like a day. And then again, I still can't eat, still can't sleep, still having panic attacks, still getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Now I'm having headaches. Now I'm having blurred vision. Now my stomach is worse. And my family brought in a doctor to see me at home. And he said, I need to see you at my office. I need to run tests. The ladies that are going through perimenopause know that we've been broken potted, but we bear it in order that we can get help. One of my issues is because I am paralyzed is I don't have strong veins. So to even find veins, it's a problem to draw the blood. They have to be sticking me at least 3 to 4 times to find veins. But I endured it because what other choice did I have? Nobody told me about perimenopause. Nobody told me you could get this sick. Nobody told me that I would go through all these complications. At this point, I'm just reading it. And it just got worse and worse and worse.